Like it. Right. And then, so let's do it. Yo, what's up, D&D? How are you feeling tonight? Hey, if you're just joining, we're on our way to hit the 10,000 steps. We've already done about 7,500, so shouldn't be a super long walk. Going for about 3,000. Should take good care of that. Did you get a workout in today? Did you get up off the couch? Did you go for a walk? Did you do anything fun? Did you dance today? This is a massive motorhome. It just goes on and on. Whew. Does not smell good either. D&D. Yes, I went for a walk and I loved it. Right on. Good for you. TBJ Frosty says hi on YouTube. Hello. How's the audio tonight? How you doing, Lee? Ed Eggs on YouTube says, if a watermelon is full of water, what is a kumquat full of? Juice. D&D says, hi, can I call you Frosty? There you go. Hey, Ed. Frosty has subbed. Right on. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. You guys, I have to say, we hit 275 subscribers. That's amazing. I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining the lives, the channel. It means a lot. And 275 is no joke. So if there were 275 people around right here, right now, just taking a walk, we would be filling the streets here. Where are you tuning in from, Frosty? Hope you hit 1,000. Thank you. Yeah, that would be great. Black Smithereens has something I think is not nice to say, so we won't show that comment, but it's all good, man. Thanks for contributing to the channel. I don't know what a Gimli with that problem looks like, but anywho, that would be a sight, says D&D. What would be a sight? Black Smithereen says Lord of the Rings. The dwarf. Is that because I have a beard? You've only seen my face. 200 people on the street. 275. Can you imagine? Just a mob of us. It looked like the Boston Marathon. A little piece of it. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm streaming on TikTok. That's you. And I'm streaming on YouTube. That's you. And we're going for a walk. So you may hear me read comments from either channel. And sometimes, we go back and forth and have conversations betwixt folks in the chat on either side. So it's all good. Frosty says, you looked like you would be a Viking. I very much feel like a Viking sometimes. D&D says, one of us. I know you want me to say it the way that it's supposed to be said, and I will. Because I say that all the time. One of us. Hey, Adam. Dalton Blake, thank you for liking the live. Thanks for joining and being here. Where are you tuning in from, Adam? What's up, Eric RB? Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you. Where are you tuning in from? Misinformation followed me. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Very cool. Yeah, we're out here just taking a walk, nice and easy. Listening for the things that go bump in the night. What's up, newbie? I love it. Thanks, D&D. Frosty says, I wish I'd donate 500. Hey, newbie. We're going bonkers over here. Man, that's so cool. Well, I hope that you won't overextend yourself and donate more than you can handle. I do have my donation links, but yeah, I'm not trying to make money here. Be a nice thing if we could do that, but the point is to build community, encourage you to get up and moving, and for myself too, to stay active. Shoaib. Yo, are you Indian or something? You look Indian. I don't think so. I haven't done the DNA testing. Newbie says, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Newbie. Newbie 7777. Frosty says, never give up. No way. What a waste of time. Eduardo in the house on YouTube. What to do when nothing seems to go the way you want and you start to lose hope. At least I am alive. That's something. Dang, man. It's heavy. You doing okay tonight? I really appreciate the love over here, newbie. What's up, Vocalist 26? Somebody smoking a cigarette. How's your cigarette journey coming, Eduardo? Eduardo says, "Salute, salute." Are we speaking French now? What up, homie? What up, Vocalist26 on TikTok? Hey, you know how we do. We're out here getting that walk on, aiming for those 10,000 steps and beyond. We're close. We're close. Salute. Yes. Frosty, are you speaking French? Eduardo, you said salute. Are we speaking French? Sometimes when I go live this late, it's a little discombobulating because, like, I'm pretty sure I went live this morning. And I did. We went to the park, um, did some yoga and such. That was fun. Steve Stutzman on YouTube. Can I get a lubba dubba jubba? What? What is that? Yeah, I'm on a walk. We're on a walk. You're on this walk with me. We're together here. Any shows lately, Vocalist 26? Newbie says, be blessed. Just wanted to come in and show you some love. I really appreciate that. You know, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's talk. I appreciate all the likes. It'd be cool to get to know you better. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just doing the likes, I get that too. But you know, we're here often doing our thing, and let's chat. Why do you like the live? Why did you want to show some love? Just curious. I'm appreciative, but I'm curious. Kennedy in the house says, hey, Kennedy on TikTok. What's up, Kennedy? Eduardo, sorry, don't want to bring the heaviness. Kind of smoking a few still, to be honest, and can't figure it out. This life, where am I supposed to do or to go? WTF am I doing in this planet? Man, I hear you. Hang on. What are we doing on this planet? It's seems futile sometimes, but really I think it's just being here right now. You know, it's that's what we have. So make now great. You know, make now amazing as much as you possibly can, because anything else is just a memory or a dream, right? How long have you been walking, says Frosty? I mean, my whole life, but tonight, not that long. Not that long. We're only trying to get like 2,500, 3,000 more steps to hit 10,000 for the day. Newbie on TikTok says, okay, you are kind and interesting with your everyday life. Oh, thanks. Yeah, appreciate that. You know, just out here going for a walk. I want you to walk with me. It's really cool that you dropped in. It's nice to meet you. D&D says, very random question, but do you like Sriracha? There was a time Sriracha was really good, and I liked it a lot. But I don't know. I think it's different now. It's not bad. It's just not the same. And if you had it before, then you know it's different. D&D says, Eduardo, you are here for purpose. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think man makes his own meaning. Eduardo says, my purpose in life is clearly to upset Nathaniel with random questions. I hope that's a smiley face at the end. No, I dig the questions. You know, we're all here going through it. You know, we all have habits that we know aren't serving us. That we know we could do something better with our time, and you know that's everybody. But that's the human experience. Nobody's perfect, or rather, everybody is perfect, and in our ineffable state, like, how can we be anything less? We're we're all here right now. Frosty wants a shout out. What do you want to shout out? What's that mean? You want me to say your name? Someone else's name? Is this a radio station? And now on YouTube, TBJ Frosty. We got somebody playing some guitar right over here. You guys want to talk to them? Let's see. Howdy. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Write my own stuff. I've been writing for years.
Nice bus.
Kind of like Steve. That's Steve's.
What's that?
Just Steve's.
I'm live streaming.
You're who now?
I'm live streaming. I got folks.
Live streaming?
Yeah,
Right on.
folks. You want to meet them? You want to say hi?
Who?
Oh, just folks on the internet.
Oh, folks on the internet.
That's my channel.
How's it going, everybody?
All right.
Right on.
This gentleman's playing some tunes out here in his
Yeah.
bus. Writing some music.
Yeah, I've just been writing. I mean, I don't have a band or nothing, but I'd like to call it Unsaid. But one of these days.
What's the? So you want to be called unsaid, is what you're saying?
Yeah, just I think so, because it'd be fitting for crap I've been going through. You know, it's like been going through hell, but
Yeah.
But,
well, the music's nice, man. That's why if you were making some cat scratches out of Keep On Walking, you know what I mean?
I haven't wrote anything in probably over a year. I mean, but you know, I just haven't been. Last one I wrote was I don't have no lyrics for it, but
yeah, you want to play us a song?
Sure, I'll play it. I mean,
you got a name for it?
Nope.
Okay.
No name, no lyrics. I just mumble words. So.
And what's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
And this is so you're unsaid.
Yeah.
This is an untitled song.
Kevin Spaulding.
All right, Kevin Spaulding.
So yeah, so. It's kind of a timing issue here, but that's pretty much it. I mean,
Right on.
just another verse. What's I don't know. I like this one a lot. Let's say for me on the high stuff, but
As I would.
I got a few, man. It's a nice setup, bro.
Hey, Steve.
Hell yeah.
Say it again.
What, my name?
Yeah.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, one more time, you?
Nathaniel.
Yeah. All right, okay. I didn't get that the first time. Then.
Yeah. And Nathaniel J. Burns. That's me.
Right on, man. I think I've seen you walking around before.
Yeah, probably.
You reminded me of an old friend of mine. His name was Tim, down in Houston. He used to do vocals for a band called Sick Bone.
Nice.
Yeah, Tim. I can't remember his last name though. I ain't been down there in like 25 years, dude. But yeah, he had the big old full-on beard like that going. He looked like Jim Morrison, sort of.
Nice.
Yeah. But.
Right on, man. Well, Kevin, it's great to meet you.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Kevin of Unsaid.
Yes, sir.
It's a sign, man. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, I just, I lack knowing too many people around here, so it's just, I'm homeless, so it's like it's even harder, and even this ain't even my guitars.
Oh yeah.
That's my friend Steve's stuff.
That's Steve. Okay, got you.
I'm doing his motor work on this thing. He's got a couple of fuel lines out, and he's trying to make some money.
There you go, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm gonna keep on walking because I'm trying to hit 10,000 steps.
Hell yeah! No, you're awesome, dude.
Yeah, if
that's cool.
You're gonna be out here for a while,
I'll
come by. I'll make the extra walk and drop by a card or something. Stay in touch.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Nice meeting you, man.
Good to meet you, Kevin.
Yeah, enjoy the humidity.
We
got it bad tonight.
Yeah. Well, if you can get this thing going.
Yeah, bro. Not tonight. I need a light. I don't have any lights. See, they're in the garage. My flashlights are charging and everything. I forgot all about them.
Got you. Oh, oh man.
Yeah.
Good time to play guitar.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Great to meet you, Kevin.
All right. Likewise.
You be well.
Have a good night.
You too. Well, there you go. Art is everywhere. How you doing, Chill Pill? You missed the concert, I think. Hello, hello. We just met Kevin. He's rocking out on his acoustic guitar, a borrowed acoustic guitar in a pink bus. Played a couple original songs for us. It's pretty cool. Sounds like he's having some tough times as well. Said that he's homeless and he's working on the bus for a friend. So don't let me forget. I'm gonna make the big wraparound and give him my card. If nothing else, he's got some recorded recording of his music now. I don't know if he did before or not, so we'll share it with him. And thanks for hanging in there, guys. I know that's not our usual fare, but I am drawn to artists, and so yeah. Let's see what the chat says here. Okay. Hello, D&D says, hello, stranger, love to hear the guitar. Hey, partner, Kevin sounds great. Also, the bus is sick. It really is. D&D. Yeah. So my live is not made for kids. If you're, just assume you're an adult. Careful, protect your privacy, everybody. Eduardo says, is the end of the road we walk so far and for what? I'm making the lyrics up. Oh, okay, got you. Just because. Yes, he had played a couple of songs, D&D. Thank you, God, to give me this life. This is very interesting indeed, indeed. Right on, Eduardo. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. So many things and people to see. Yes, of course. And Eduardo says, endless possibilities. D&D said, it's great. So glad I'm here to witness this. Eduardo, yeah. D&D said, I hope everyone on TikTok is doing great. And Frosty is back. And the chat on TikTok is a little less stimulating tonight for whatever reason. We have, Are You Single? From Jamarilla Bossier. And yes, I am single. And Rio says, Liver King. So there you have it. Eduardo, when did you find certainty about your actor career? Never doubt yourself about it. Was always a conviction of yours. Ooh. Chill Pill on TikTok says the dude abides. And yes, he does. That's a good question, Eduardo. I think that's a topic for another video, but briefly, acting saved my life. So I think it's a typical story. You ask people how they found theater or acting, things like that, any art, and I think they'll tell you that they were in a place like what you're describing, you know, a difficult place. Joe Pill on TikTok very poignantly says art saves lives, and you damn right it does. Better believe it. So yeah, I mean, if you're stuck or you're feeling down, when's the last time you created something? And when's the last time you had the tools to create? What what are the conditions required for making art? That was my thing with my businesses. Was one of my principles was to create the conditions under which your talents flourish. Say it again for people in the back. Create the conditions under which your talents will flourish. And that was, a mantra for me in my business. Why I did so many things that I did do that maybe weren't profit driven. So, they're purpose driven. Okay. The difference. Certainty about my acting career. It's not like I'm so certain about anything. It's more like it's just what I am, what I do, It's a compulsion. It's not a hobby. I think you may have asked me before. Easy to be an actor where I'm at, and I think my answer was don't do it if you can avoid it. And if you want to do it, then take classes. That might have been um, a couple days ago. Eduardo says, damn, didn't know that was the cause. My struggle is about art itself. That is not getting the results of the best feedback and is not exactly a practical, realistic job to have, so I don't know. That's right, you're a sculptor, right? Chill Pill on TikTok, you don't go into acting because you want to. You go into acting because you have to. Yeah. I would agree, on a lot of levels. That's true for many of us. And I think some folks are what we would call coffee table actors, coined phrase from Laura Durant of durantcom.com, coffee table actors. Maybe folks that have a little extra coin and maybe are bored or, just good looking, kind of want to say that they're an actor, but the truth is that it takes a lot of work, it takes dedication to the craft, it takes a lot of vulnerability to stick with it, right? Eduardo on YouTube says, I believe is in my heart and in my spirit, quote, in my essence, end quote, or whatever. And yeah, but in the real world, maybe is not the most wise thing to pursue and almost seems like, quote, just a delusion, end quote. And Ethan on TikTok says, doesn't hang, so does it. And I hear you. Like, it's easy to think that, you're deluded as an artist. It's, the world makes you think that you have to be a certain level of good to be successful. You have to be posting, you have to be doing management stuff, all this crazy stuff to be an artist. But the reality is, to be an artist, you just have to create, just do it. Ethan says, yes or no? Thank you for your contribution to the chat, Ethan. Where are you tuning in from? We've got a really good conversation going here. Happy to have you join it. All due respect. Eduardo says, am I delusional? Am I just a crazy bastard? A gift and a curse. But oh well. Wow. It's tough. You can't buy into it. You can't buy the lies. Are you going to have a job? I mean, is that what you're saying? Yeah, you got to have a job. You got to have work. You got to have income. Um, it's not what we want to hear because we want to just focus on our art. But reality is, uh, even those you think of as very successful in their art form, in their industry, I mean, those folks, um, a lot of times, unless they started out on third base, they were born on third base, which many are. But if they weren't, then yeah, they're working. They got jobs, and every actor in Hollywood is a waiter or something. uh, at least all the ones that I know. D&D says, believe in yourself, take on your challenges, dig deep within yourself to conquer your fears, never let anyone bring you down. You got to keep going. Chantal Sutherland. Oh, I haven't heard of that person before. Y'all, gonna take a look at the steps. 1,000 steps. Um, I think we got a new subscriber today. Let's see. Y'all remember the new subscriber? Was it Frosty? So we're gonna give Frosty some push-ups. Running out of battery here, but I'm committed to going back and giving my card to that guy so that he can check out his music on the live later. And yeah, so here's 10 push-ups for Frosty and that subscription. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Wow. Whew. Shoot. Oh. Shoot. Well, we're going to go back and talk to Kevin, but I don't have a card for him. I think they're inside. What's your tolerance here? You gonna hang for a second while I go get the card? Hold on. Be right back. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go get this card to Kevin. See how this works. We're like, oh, we're close to 10,000. And now we go back. More steps. Eduardo says, my master degree is on topic of fear. I'm going to take a photo of that quote. That's great. Thank you, D&D. No problem, Eduardo. Eduardo says, there's something makes a lot of sense for me. To try to challenge yourself, but higher the challenge, more the probability to fail. And failing sucks. Maybe is the only way to learn, but you know. D&D says, yeah, failing does suck, but it's a worse feeling to not take part at all. True that. Everybody wins when you try, when you play. Eduardo says, one of my biggest fears is regret. Sometimes I don't have the courage, but yeah, I prefer to try and fail than to not even try. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eduardo says, maybe that's just my purpose, is to challenge myself most as I can. Yeah. Big black SUV rolling up on me, nice and slowly. And then taking off. What you want to do? D&D says, it's not just about the challenge. Remember to live life as well, not just challenge yourself all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Challenge yourself to have rest days. Challenge yourself to do the right thing. And find out what that means to you. Challenge yourself to identify your values and principles. Challenge yourself to figure out what life means to you. And then jump in. Wherever you're at, it's going to change. That's the nature of things. Change is the only constant. Eduardo says, that's complex for me. Going to try to digest that. Eduardo, I think what D&D is recognizing is that you're a creative person who's driven and perhaps a bit of a perfectionist. I'm just going on a limb here. And so, you know, the idea being that you said you prefer to try, and your purpose is to challenge yourself the best that you can. So I think D&D is saying um, to seek balance in that. And I would go beyond and say seek harmony, you know, find a way that a way of being, a way of living that pushes yourself and challenges yourself and still surprises yourself, but also gives yourself some grace, some forgiveness, some ability to uh, not always be going. Don't burn yourself out, kind of thing. Let's see if Kevin is still here. He is. Yeah, I got a card here. Yeah. Whereas my card is a tip for playing.
Oh, I appreciate
A little
it.
bit of
Right
busking, you know. Hey,
Yeah, well,
so
I need it. I'm broke.
thank you for playing,
Yes, not a
being
problem.
on the stream. So the video will be out there, and you can see it. Just shoot me an email
Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah, you'll have it on there.
Yeah, they're out there. I got a YouTube channel, and I'm on
Yeah,
TikTok.
what is it you're normally doing?
I'm doing this.
Yeah. Is it what now?
Live streaming.
Yeah, I mean just talk.
Going for a walk, talk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
See what I see, wildlife, catch a musician now and again.
Right.
You might be the first, so.
Right on. Cool.
Yeah, it's a pleasure
Awesome,
to
man.
meet you, Kevin. Oh, I'm blind.
Yeah, I'm blind too, big time.
It's real bright. So, hey, this is Kevin, y'all. Thanks so much for joining the live and sharing your
Appreciate it.
songs with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll hopefully hear more from you soon.
Yeah, right on. That'd be cool one day. Yeah.
I got cars to fix too. if you're a car guy.
I'm always around. I don't know if you see me or not, but
Good deal, man.
I'm always riding by or something.
Well, you got my contact.
Yes, sir.
Have a great night. I wish you the best. So D&D says I'm also a perfectionist, but I have to admit that not everything can be perfect. In fact, nothing is perfect. And yet, that is the duality, because everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Life is brutal, and it'll beat you down. But if you still have a pulse, then you can fight back. And perfection is a direction, not a goal. We're already perfect. Eduardo says, I'm too imperfect. To be honest, D&D is like when you have a great level of uncertainty, then everything is just chaos. How do you mean with live life? Eduardo, maybe that man is a great example of being able to live life even with a lot of chaos and uncertainty. I think we all are. We are all out here dealing with ambiguity, uncertainty, chaos, violence, morality, all of these things. Genocide, subjugation, like we're in it. This is the world, and having a vision of a better world is worth pursuing, even if it is just for you. You know, if you're not hurting others, do that. I meant, D&D says, I meant live how you feel is right, not how others feel you tell you to live. Eduardo says, the guitar guy. D&D, Eduardo, se você quiser, posso ajudar usando tradutor. Okay. Chill Pill, like the live. Thank you. Thank you, Chill Pill. So I'm not picking up all of that, what you're saying, D&D. Eduardo says, D&D, a lot of people tell me something around those lines of, quote, try to enjoy, quote. But trying to enjoy seems a challenge as well, no? Even to, quote, let go and just flow is a challenge, it seems. Absolutely. Understand that where you're at is a culmination of outside forces and decisions that you've made. But where you're at right now is it's not always easy to let go and just go with the flow, or um, try to enjoy. That's the thing. You know, do you meditate, Eduardo? Because I think people get twisted to just try and enjoy this moment, or um, just let it go and let life flow. I think that gets, you know, mixed up with be still and, you know, be present. It doesn't mean that you let everything go and let it flow, or that you're enjoying yourself. It means that you are in this moment accepting of what is. And that is a hard thing to do. Yeah, sometimes it is. D&D says a challenge indeed. In the Portuguese statement, I said if it helps, I can use a translator for conversations. Eduardo says that goes again a bit in the direction of that question I was making you the other live of 80% chaos, 20% order, or the other way around. D&D, thank you, but I'm not making myself clear with the English. You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty well. These are These are nuanced topics, Eduardo, and you're doing really well. Folks, we're going to check in on the steps. 300. So we made our goal. We also got some push ups in. Eduardo, are you on any other platforms or? Oh, your English is good. I mean that. Uh, Julian. Your English is good. Eduardo, do you meditate? Eduardo says maybe the great challenge is just to be present. I do meditation with confidence affirmations. Maybe that's kind of cringe to comment to other people, but I tend to doubt myself and stuff. Not at all. Not at all. If that's something that works for you, then do it. I mean, the brain is very powerful. You know, your consciousness, your mind. D&D says not cringe, actually very cool. I don't do that, but I want to. Yeah, if you want to start doing that, get some post-it notes and write your affirmations, nice things about yourself. Put it on something you look at every day. Maybe that's your bathroom mirror. Maybe that's your refrigerator. Maybe it's your steering wheel. Somewhere you're going to see it every day, preferably when you wake up. So you do all your hygiene and routine. So bathroom mirror gets the winning spot for a lot of folks. Eduardo says, is an issue of mine a bad tendency since I was a teenager? Maybe trauma or who knows? Yeah, I hear you. What your meditation consists of? Do you say sentences to yourself, use binaural beats, or even those hand positions, how they call it? Mantras, I believe. Mudras. There's so many ways to meditate. Uh, and, you got to do what works for you. A lot of what works for me is focusing on the breath and, oh, yeah, you know, just kind of visualizing. There's a couple different methods. Um, you can focus on everything all at once, or you can focus on one thing. Sometimes I go back and forth. Chill Pill says everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes. I've had a big day, an exhausting day, and I really enjoy being here. And I thought we had a really cool moment with Kevin and all that, but I think I'm going to take it down. Let's talk more about this tomorrow, okay, Eduardo? I want to know. I want to see your work, your sculptures, and don't doubt yourself. Which is to say, believe in yourself. Um, you are an artist, so just keep creating. Goes for you too, Chill Pill. Keep creating. That's what we're here for. D&D, always a pleasure. Thank you for your contribution in the chats. D&D says, thanks for saying hi to Kevin for us. It was great to meet him. Yeah. Eduardo says, appreciate a lot once again. Yeah, we're a little late today. I got a big workout in the morning. Um, so, gonna take it down. I got like 5% on the phone anyway. We crushed our goal. We got 275 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. What are we going to do with it? We're going to mob the streets. Like all of us all at once. We're going for a walk, 10,000 steps. Let's go. Oh, man. Let's do this again real soon. No problem, sir, on the contributions. All I can do is use what was given to me. Heard? And thank you for protecting your privacy online. I think that's really smart. Good job. Good job. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. Let's do it again real soon. Peace.